The future success of the lay organization depends on its ability to earn and endure profit. Profit is a vital element for sustainability and growth. It should be carefully planned and properly managed. Look, let's just be transparent. In the past years, the Connectional Lay Organization has struggled in this area. With the current pandemic, however, much of the current administration's activities slowed down tremendously and perhaps placed a yield on the organization's excessive spending habits. Ever so slightly, however, at least just until a new administration is elected and installed. Yet until that time, it is critical path that your candidate for Connectional Lay President understands the AME Church and the important relationship the lay organization has with the church's finance department. With this in mind, please know that because of my tenure as a leader in the African Methodist Episcopal Church and having served successfully as an Episcopal District lay president for the past 10 and a half years, I obtained a deep level of understanding for nonprofit financial organizational strategies and nonprofit finance related performance metrics that will allow me to demonstrate my abilities to develop and implement successful profit for good, planning with a purpose, strategic plans as your next president of the Connectional Lay Organization. In addition to my knowledge of current operations, I earned a master's degree in business administration, and my family and I are also successful entrepreneurs. Today, my previous and current experience as a senior manager with major private and public sectors has allowed me to manage capital budgets up to $6.3 million. These skills and experiences deepens my understanding of best practices around financial management and governances. In other words, laity, my background and record speaks for itself. Therefore, the organization's funds will be in good hands with me as your president. My tenure with the Connectional Lay Organization gives me insight on the current financial issues we're facing today. Those issues are plagued with many pain points because the organization today lacks profit planning strategies. Many of you heard me speak to developing resourceful approaches in my recent Developing Resourceful Approaches video that was launched Monday, March 29th. Well, with that in mind, please also note, laity, profit for good, planning with a purpose is quite simple. It really boils down to securing our true purpose around our mission while also eliminating excessive spending. And by doing those two things, it equals smart profit planning. Whether you're at the local presiding elder district, district of the annual conference, or district levels, the lay organization should be using profit planning techniques to sustain wealth. It will be my goal to implement a profit plan suitable for every level to follow. At the connectional level, however, we must first examine how the lay organization operates within the functions and spending created by the executive board. This means holding the administration accountable for expenditures in every way. And by doing so, this means asking ourselves two hard questions. One, what portion of the budget is necessary for the organization to operate? And two, where can we cut? Implementing core responsibility around these two questions and then challenging ourselves to stick to the plan, I see the Connectional Lay Organization strengthening financially within itself in the next 4 years. In addition, profit planning doesn't have to be complicated, but we do need to put it into writing and allow it to be carried out accordingly. My plan for creating and sustaining profit will help the lay organization set organizational goals while also implementing a design for reaching those goals. Again, in my recent video titled Developing Resourceful Approaches, I talked about assessing and evaluating the mission and purpose of the lay organization. And that in doing so, when building a strategic plan around the mission, there must be a leader who is visionary. Well, my profit plan is one key component of my vision to restore the lay organization. And the profit plan structure is part of a larger plan, such as a master budget. And in that plan, it will include the following: target marketing, which defines the lay organization intergenerational audience, possible income from donors, and securing a nonprofit 501c3 exemption status. This status will allow the lay organization to be exempt from federal income and property taxes. Restoring the lay organization financially is not going to be an easy task. Yet, to truly succeed, the lay organization must be financially stable, with a passionate volunteer base and committed, strong leadership team, buying into the measurable goals that make sense and not creating long-term gimmicks and exaggerated programs that further taxes the people. Therefore, as an integral part of the lay organization, profit planning should always be part of any project plan from the beginning. Events, training sessions, or meetings we create, and not just the number left over after expenses have been subtracted. By planning for profit intentionally, rather than by default, the lay organization will more likely build profit levels every year. And finally, I leave you with a few characteristics that are positive traits I will implement to help the organization succeed. That we incorporate agile methodologies around budget planning. That we remain focused on the mission of the lay organization. That we seek donors embracing our cause. That we are willing to continuously improve, and that when success occurs, we share with other lay organizations to ensure as a team we are able to sustain practical approaches to garner wealth. We can do this because we're better together. So join me in this spiritual quest to implement profit for good planning with a purpose, strategies that will ensure fiscal effectiveness, organizational accountability, and seek to strengthen the organization's financial bottom line. My name is Simeon Peter Roden Jr., your interconnected choice for the next president of the Connectional Lay Organization.